Easy guys, Dom here from CDG. So recently I've been uploading some videos for Nioh 3 talking about how different character stats can increase the damage output of your summons and also your yin position talismans. But one viewer asked a really good question, and that was, does the rarity of soul cores make any difference to the damage that they do? And it was something that I hadn't really covered off in those videos, so I did some testing last night and now we're going to discuss it in this video. So for those of you who are new to the game or haven't really looked into this stuff that much, you might take some really useful information from this video. So if we take a look at these two soul cores here, they're the same soul core, they're the same level, but they are different rarities. So you've got the one on the left which is a higher rarity, it's yellow and it's classed as uncommon, where the one on the right is white and it's classed as common. So main noticeable differences between the rarer one on the left is a slight enhancement bonus increase and also the extra special effects line. You'll find that the rarer the item within the game, the more special effects lines you will get. So that's something really to take note of, because that can really make a difference between you choosing a rarer one sometimes, even if a common one with less special effects has higher damage. Just note that the special effects will not be active if you put one of these soul cores in your yin talisman slot. So when you're using the talisman from a soul core rather than the summon, the special effects make no difference. So don't worry too much about the special effects if you are using it as a talisman, because it's not going to really make much difference. However, the damage output will, and that's something we're going to take a look at a little bit later on in the video. So good old Didara Bocci is going to be doing the heavy lifting for us in this test, and we literally just tested the same enemy over and over again for a little bit just to see if there was really a consistent number, and there was. We recorded those numbers and we're going to have a look at those now. So there is most definitely a damage difference between the two rarities, as you can kind of see in the enhancement bonus section, but it's nice to kind of know for sure, right? Because there's so many subtle scaling differences within this game. But the common version at 4436 and then the uncommon version at 4447, so definitely an increase in damage on the summon seal itself. But what about the talisman slots? What about the difference between a common and an uncommon when it comes to the thunderstorm shot? Let's have a look at that talisman. So again, we noticed a damage increase. But what if you have a common one, slightly higher level than an uncommon? So basically a higher level white over a yellow. We decided to test that as well. This was like one level higher in terms of the enhancement bonus, and there's only 8 health points difference of the level 118 over the level 115 thunderstorm shot talisman that we tested. Obviously the common level 115 being the lowest damage output, but again, these aren't always the things that you want to be concentrating on. I would probably choose the middle one over the right one based on the fact that it has those extra special effects. But again, this is all subjective. It's all down to you and your build. You can enhance soul cores as well to kind of get more damage out of them, and that is something that's there in the game. And if you're new, you might not have really explored this much, but definitely take a look at it. One thing to note though is that the soul fragments that you get from breaking down old unwanted soul cores are also used to upgrade your guardian spirit, which you might want to invest more in that. What I would recommend is maybe going away and farming for some soul core drops, because when they drop from enemies, they're usually either the same level as you or a nearer level than if maybe you've got a really old soul core that you've been using for a long time and you then want to spend loads of points in it to upgrade it. That might just be a bit of a waste. Also, don't forget you can go and visit the little purple trader dude, and he will also exchange soul cores for you that seem to kind of like randomly roll levels when you purchase them from him, but they are usually closer to your level. So again, that might be a good way to maybe just renew or refresh some older soul cores that you've got with some slightly higher level ones, which again is going to increase like the damage output overall for either the yin or yang summon, depending on which one you're using from it. But hopefully that's cleared up a few questions, and I'll catch you guys on another video. Thanks for watching.